Week 1 of 2 of PBA Roth 2026, 42-foot pattern, about 4-to-1 oil ratio. I couldn't find information on this pattern until about 2 hours prior to this week of starting, and stuff that I was trying to find was 2025, and I don't think it's quite the same, but it kind of looks like a wider, flatter house shot, so that's what I'm going to treat it as. I'm going to add, I resurfaced the katana strike, and in practice I'm going to see if it was enough. It's not enough. I brought some pads. Probably going to hit it with 2,000 if it's not enough. Let's see what happens.
You gotta be more precise. So we're getting ready. I had to really slow my whole speed down. I was with my hand, just to get the best hand. Just
That's week 1 of PBA Roth 2026 pattern. I was kind of right in that I kind of needed to throw it like a house shot, but I had to throw it way slower than I thought I would have ever had to. And it's to the point of feeling almost unnatural that I have to throw it that slow. And I don't really have... Well, if you remember last video where I talked about how to resurface a bowling ball to box finish, I don't think I am going to go to box finish. I think, because I don't really have anything with a super aggressive, low grit cover, I think that's what this katana is going to become. I think I'm going to take it down to 1,000 and see how it does tonight in the house shot league. And I'm not really... I don't think I'm really going to be worrying myself too much with how much it chews up the lane, because I have a polished Zero Mercy that's like past 5,000, supposed to be, for when the lanes are burned up. So I'm going to take it down to 1,000 and see what happens next week. Second game, after I started getting a little bit more consistent, started hitting the pocket and kept leaving corner pins. So that was pretty frustrating, but at least I knew I was close. And then by the third game, I ended up having to stand dead middle behind the fourth arrow. And as long as I got that ball within 2 boards over the third arrow, I was pretty much striking. That's probably going to get thrown out the window with this resurface, though. But we'll see. Week 2, pattern 3. Summer Kegel doubles. PBA Roth 2026 again. Second last week for it. Given that I have surfaced my katana to 1,000, maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot here, but I expect myself to either break 200 for the first time on Sport Shot this go around at some point, or my average to go up this week by 20 pins. Because I feel pretty confident I got this figured out. Not that I haven't been locked in before, but I'm more locked in this week. I'm excited to try this one out. Trying something a little bit more different with the camera this time, because if you notice in the last video, it was really fuzzy down lane. The camera won't autofocus. I've been using my phone exclusively to do this. So we're gonna try a GoPro this time, and hopefully it comes out better. At least just as good, but hopefully comes out better. We'll see. Let's get into it. I really hope the GoPro recorded what just happened there, because as you may or may not have seen, I did it. I completed both the goals that I wanted to achieve today. My former average prior to this week was like 158 and some change. Brought it up to 180 for this week. So plus 20 on the average. Goal complete. First game through a 196. Heartbreaking. Should have had that one. Game 2 just fell off a cliff completely. 4 opens, maybe even more. There was at least 4 opens to start that game. Shot a 122. Not a good look. Game 3 came out, reset, came back with a 224, I believe it was. But yeah, finally got my first sport shot 200 game, and it wasn't a just barely. It was in there. Pretty happy about that. Next week is PBA Badger 2026. I haven't looked at that yet at all. Don't have a game plan yet. See you next week.